6-2 on the road. And this is the top 3-point defensive team in the conference. So Lynn will have their work cut out for them, including Paulo Vasquez, who's one of the leaders in the conference in three-point shooting at nearly 38%. As you look at the stat comparison, points per game, pretty close. Field goal percentage, Lynn actually has the advantage there, both three-point shooting and at the field. The Tars have been terrific defensively, including on the glass, and with blocks and steals, a very solid Tar ball club under Glenn Wilkes Jr. Coach Wilkes in his 31st season. He's truly a legend up in Rollins territory. He's the winningest coach in Sunshine State Conference history, winning a record 13 regular season titles and 8 SSC tournament championships. His career record is 663 and 227. That was heading into the season where he's 16-6. That ranks 9th best among active coaches in Division II and 14th all-time. He has the 6th most victories in the history of Division II and ranks 34th all-time, covering all divisions. Wilkes' winning percentage, .754, is the 33rd best among active coaches in all NCAA divisions. Glenn Wilkes Jr., that's one of his assistant coaches. Coach Wilkes coming into your picture now. 31st season. On the other side, Coach Hod in her 2nd season, spent this past 5 serving under Jackie Carson's staff at Furman. Prior to her time at Furman, Huddleston spent 7 seasons at Virginia. There's a good look at Coach Wilkes Jr. And, of course, Coach Hod, a graduate of Eckerd College, where she's 7th in Triton history for games played and 9th in assists. Helped Eckerd to a 16-win season as a junior, tying the school record for wins in that season. So nice coaching matchup, a contrast of 2nd year versus 31st season as you look at Coach Wilkes. For the Lynn Fighting Knights, they are 4-9 in conference. One of their steadiest performers on the season is the 5'8 junior from Bethel Park, Pennsylvania. She began her career at Mercyhurst University. Mariah Penasino. She's averaging over 6 points a game, shooting 44% from the field, 78% from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, couple of assists. She does it all, including taking the opponent's top scorer in the majority of her assignments. She has been a steadying force for Coach Hud. She is also our player to watch here on the Lynn Sports Network.
Thanks, Ari. I'm Will Tyner with the Lynn Sports Network, and with me today is Mariah Penasino. Mariah, thanks for joining me.
No problem.
And you're coming off a tough loss at St. Leo. What do you guys need to do to respond and play well tonight?
Well, it starts in practice. We really need to reevaluate what we need to do and what we did wrong and fix those mistakes so that we can come out hopefully with a victory against Rollins.
And Rollins is coming in tonight. Really good team, 16-6 overall, 10-4 to the conference. What are some keys to defeating them tonight?
Well, first we need to play good transition defense. They're a really good transition team. They push the ball. Everybody can push the ball from the 1 through the 4. So I think if we stop them transition-wise, we'll be able to get them in the half court and play our defense that we play. Y'all's
defense in the half court's been good all season. We've seen that. And last time you met Rollins, it didn't go our way. But what's Coach telling you? What do you got to do differently tonight?
I think everybody plays a key role, whether that's you're on the court or not. Just taking that into account, being able to give your individual ability, I think we're all going to come together and play as a team, and I think that'll really help us in the end.
And talking about your individual ability, last time you didn't play so well. You had 2 points, but you've gotten so much better as the season has gone on. What do you plan to do tonight to improve on that?
I think it starts with confidence in myself and the confidence my coach has been instilling me, my teammates. So I think seeing eyes on the prize and finishing like that, I think I can really help, and my defense ability will help too.
Awesome. Thank you for joining us, and back to you, Ari.
And there's Mariah taking her warm-ups. Penasino, on top of all of her other skills, pretty camera-friendly as well. Mariah Penasino, one of the steadying forces for very reliable player for Coach Hudd. The all-time series, this may surprise you, inside this matchup. Rollins leads this all-time series 35-6. Now that is a complete domination. It won't be easy. It wasn't easy for the Fighting Knights up at third place earlier this season when they lost 80-55. Rollins comes in riding an 8-game winning streak, and Lynn has lost 3 of their last 5. Lynn sits 7th in the conference with that 4-9 mark. So as it stands today, they would qualify for postseason play. Pretty comfortably ahead of St. Leo and a game and a half in front of Berry at the moment. Lynn's coming off a tough loss on the road against St. Leo, 66-61. Vasquez led the team with 17 points. No surprise there. Janae Williams was effective in the post, recording her 3rd double-double of the season, 12 points and 12 rebounds. We mentioned Lynn is 7-3 at home this season, only 1-8 on the road. And meanwhile, the Tars are 6-2 on the road. Vasquez is 3rd in the league in scoring at 15.3 points per game. She also ranks 3rd in the conference in field goal percentage, 41%. 1st in three-point field goal percentage, almost 39%. And 1st in three-point field goals made per game, 3.1. Snipes has been near the top. There's a good look at Coach Hudd. In assists in the conference, currently ranking 2nd at 4.2 assists per game, the freshman Jalen Snipes. Lynn has the league's 2nd-ranked rebounding, 40.4, behind only Rollins at 45.4. And freshman Janae Williams has made an immediate impact, including that double-double in the previous game. She leads the squad in rebounding at about 8th, at about 8 per game, and 5th overall ranking in the conference. Tars, we mentioned, on that 8-game winning streak. They came in after defeating Nova 63-59. Engler averages over 10 a game, as does Marie Gilbert, and they lead a balanced scoring attack under head coach Glenn Wilkes Jr. Now let's meet the Lynn starting lineup. So Megan Shanahan not in uniform today. I didn't get an update on her status, but will not play in this ball game. So more pressure up front on Olenska and Janae Williams. Coach Hudd deep at the 5 position with the height of Olenska at 6'6" and the physique of Janae Williams, the 6-foot freshman. We will now honor America with the playing of the national anthem. right, great job by the Lynn Pep Band. They look at Coach Wilkes Jr. and his staff. Courtney Barry, Eddie Cole, Tammy Stark are the assistants under Coach Wilkes. Tanea Jones will start, 5'7" senior. Jasmine Stone, 5'9" junior. Julia Engler, 5'8" junior. Marie Gilbert, 5'11" senior. And number 30, Carly McClendon, 6'1" sophomore. And now we'll listen to Jeff Winter introduce the starting five for the Lynn Fighting Knights. Well, unfortunately for Lynn and Coach Hudd, Janae Williams also not in uniform. So the deep front court that I was talking about is very thin and not playing on the physique of Olenska at 6'6", who is quite thin. But we only have 2 substitutes, Mahogany Hall and Jalen Snipes. That's a short bench to begin with Nina Guillaume unable to play. There's Vasquez off the opening tap. Vasquez, open three, yes, that won't happen often. Open looks from the three-point line against this Tar defense. I'm surprised that Paulo found herself so open against this daunted leading three-point defensive team in the conference. And Vasquez will make you pay. And Paulo, a steal already. She averages 3 a game with her sneaky quick hands. And Lynn leads 3-0. Penasino will launch a long 2 short. Always in the right place, followed her miss. Olenska straight on bucket. 2 wide open looks for Lynn. So a slow start for a strong defensive Tar team. 5-0, Lynn. Stone to the hoop, well defended by Vasquez and Olenska. Henderson leading the attack for Lynn. Rollins in the woman-to-woman defense. Vasquez gets a high ball screen. Penetrates. Difficult shot. That's more of the shots you typically have to throw up against this Tar defense. Rollins turns it over. Knights ball. Henderson organizing here. Olenska calling forward in the post, has it deep. Spins to her left and scores off the glass with a left hand. Nice move by Marta, who averages 7.6 rebounds a game, the senior from Poland, who played D1 at UTEP. Pull-up jumper in the paint is good. Nice move by Jones. Tanaya Jones, a senior from Orlando, averages 6 a game. Olenska, another bucket. 9-2. All easy looks for Lynn. Not taking anything away from them, but usually more difficult to come by against this Tar defense. 9-2. Gilbert, the leading scorer at 11 a game. Senior from Harmony, Florida. This is Stone and Jones. Stone uses a high ball screen. In the corner, Stone penetrates. Bank no good. Olenska the rebound. Outlet Henderson. Vasquez, far side. Quickly covered. And losing it out of bounds is Paola. So the two substitutes available for Coach Huddleston today will both check in. Snipes and Hall for Tucker and Penasino. And Coach Hub will try to manage everybody's minutes here. Trying to give everybody some rest with 7 players available. In the post, that's blocked by Olenska. Marta very upset with that call as that looked clean. McClendon will head to the line to shoot 2. Carly averaging 8.6 rebounds. 6'1" sophomore out of Sanford, Florida. The southpaw connects. It's 9-3. Lynn. Lynn was very impressive here at home. With that victory over Barry, and before that a big win over Embry-Riddle. So they've won 2 straight here at home before the loss to St. Leo, 66-61 on Wednesday. First foul on Henderson. 9-4 Lynn. Jones the trigger. Gilbert back to Jones in front of the Lynn bench. In the post, it's Gilbert. Turnaround 10-footer from the mid-post is good. Nice shot by Gilbert, 9-6 Lynn. 4 straight points for Barry. Hall, always aggressive, takes a difficult attempt, and that's rejected by Gilbert. Cleared by Barry. Ahead they run in transition, and scoring very nicely done by Jasmine Stone. Dangerous pass, finds Snipes. Her shot blocked from behind by Jones, and here comes Tanaya on the break. Beautiful lead look and scoring. Good balance by McClendon, and a quick timeout, Coach Huddleston. 8 straight points scored by Rollins, and now they take their first lead of the day at 10-9. Good timeout by Coach Hudd as this 3 breakouts for Barry. Lynn had been getting terrific looks on the offensive end. There's Janae Williams not in uniform, as same goes for Shanahan. Janae coming off a 12-12 performance on Wednesday. So Rollins appears much more in tune than the first few minutes of play. Didn't take them long. 6-2 on the road. Very impressive. Vasquez, beautiful crossover. Scoop layup short, but a foul called. So Vasquez to the line to shoot 2. That goes on Engler. Vasquez, a 70% free throw shooter. There's a good look at Paola, a 5'8" junior out of Puerto Rico. Began her career at East Florida State College. And played at the Florida Air Academy High School up the coast. The 3rd leading scorer in the conference. Gives Lynn the 1-point advantage. And Lynn full court pressure here for the first time. Stone in the corner. They reverse the ball right side and come back near side. Good ball movement. Gilbert. That hits the front rim, and Marta's there to seize it. Henderson with Lynn up 1. Long bomber, yes! Paula Vasquez with that NBA-type range. Her second tray. She has 8 points already. She's been a quick motor, quick starter offensively all season long for Coach Huddleston. The miss from Engler. Henderson whoops a pass. I believe that was deflected. And the ref didn't see it. Even I believe Jones even grabbed that right hand. Because I thought she got a piece of it. 14-10, Lynn. Substitutes for the Tars. Brittany Betts, 5'4" senior out of Valrico, on the floor along with Denise Daniels, 5'10" freshman out of Orlando. Gilbert step back, fadeaway, rimming no. Tapped out to Henderson, long lead pass, Snipes. Snipes the catch, and she is fouled from behind. As she grabs the right wrist, hopefully Jalen's okay. She's in a bit of pain. They didn't call a foul. Out of bounds to Lynn. Jalen clearly whacked on that right wrist. Henderson, the spin, very difficult shot. Rebounded by Gilbert. Here come the Tars with Betts. Good ball denial in the post. Excellent defense by the player to watch, Mariah Penasino. Here comes Snipes. Tough pass, deflected out of bounds by Tiana Rosser, 5'11" sophomore out of Orlando, who averages 7 points, 7 rebounds off of the bench for Coach Wilkes. There's Jalen. (14-10). 3:40 to play first quarter. Vasquez, good cut and a beautiful find by the second leading assist. Point guard in the league and Jalen Snipes. Vasquez now with 10 points. It's 16-10. That would be the second steal of the game for Paulo. Flying in, scoops it up, yes! 18-10. Vasquez putting on a show. 2 steals, a dozen points here in the first quarter. So smart out there. Double team in the post, and we have a travel as the defense forced the turnover. So Lynn led it 9-2. Rollins scored 8 straight to take a 10-9 lead. And now the Fighting Knights answer with 9 straight as they are back up by 8. Penasino can go right or left. Strong rebound by Tucker, the tenacious Shantae Tucker. Averages 6 rebounds a game, the 5'6" senior from Milwaukee. Henderson fakes the 3, pulls up from 14 and nails it. Burkia, who averages 9 a game, hits her first bucket. The 5'5" senior out of Haines City gives Lynn their largest lead of the day at 20-10. The defense has been very strong, and there's another steal. Snipes runs it down and took steps, couldn't get her balance there. Good hustle defensively by Rosser to cause the turnover. Just over 2 minutes to play first quarter. Beautiful high-low. Second chance opportunity. Look at Penasino defensively. Disrupting everything in the paint. That could be 3 seconds. And finally the call, official standing in front of Coach Huddleston. You knew she was getting an earful from the Lynn bench. As a couple of interior feeds and the post people for Rollins never cleared. It's a good look at Mariah, our player to watch today. And another outstanding job defensively as she comes to the bench, breathing a little heavily. I'm wondering if it's the second time she's left. I'm wondering if she is 100% or maybe fighting a cold or something and gutsing it out. Vasquez, the high arcer, is shy. Rosser, a clean look. Hall crashing. And a foul committed by Hall, her first. Team's third, 20-10 Knights. Minute 25 left in the first. Rollins has struggled on their half-court offense. They got a couple easy buckets off of their defense in transition. That could have been steps. Good find, and capitalizing with the bucket is Daniels off of the assist from Betts. Under a minute to play first period. Vasquez sets up Henderson. Pass deflected, stolen by Rollins, wide open player ahead of the pack. And missed the lay-in, and then a foul on the Tars. So short-arming it was Daniels, and then Vasquez was fouled on the rebound. Hall departs. Snipes back on the court for offense. 39 seconds remain in the first quarter, 30 seconds on the shot clock. 20-12 Knights. Henderson pulls up, short corner, too strong. The Tars can hold for one if they choose to. Looking for an advantage here in transition. And now we'll pull it back with 15 seconds. They trail by 8 and will hold for the final shot of the first quarter. Betts wide open for 3, heel the rim, rebound tapped out. Tucker runs it down with 2, with 1. She won't get it off. And that will end the first period. Lynn Fighting Knights up by 8 as Shante gets a good laugh out of that final play. They lead at 20-12 here in the Lynn Sports Network.
We're 2 weeks into the soccer season, and already we've seen a big rise in workplace injuries.
Ah!
Hey, what's going on?
I'm not gonna be able to work. What'd you do that for?
I did
Can't
nothing.
take photos. Trainer.
Ref for what? For what?
Hey,
relax,
I can't
relax,
believe
relax,
it. This
relax,
guy
relax.
is flapping.
Easy.
Man, ref, hey,
What's
look at him. It's
Ridiculous.
nothing. I can't believe it.
Soft.
Hurts so much.
Oh, the Lynn Pep Band sounds outstanding, and the team that they're playing for, the Lynn Fighting Knights, a terrific first quarter. 47% shooting from the field, 2 of 3 from beyond the arc, both of those made by Vasquez. 2 of 2 from the free throw line. They out-rebound Rollins 10-8. 5 miscues for Lynn, 6 turnovers for Rollins, who shoots just 33% from the field. The Tars 0 for 2 from beyond the arc, also 2 for 2 from the line. 4 points leading the way by McClendon. And Vasquez with a dozen, Olenska with 6 points for Lynn, as the Tars men's team makes their way into the DeHornley Center. 20-12 Lynn. 3-pointer by the Tars is good from Julia Engler, who shoots 34% from beyond the arc. The best three-point shooter for Rollins. It's a big bucket to open the second quarter. They had been stuck on 10 and 12 points for a while. Olenska in the post, well defended, and that ball taken away. And that's got to be a walk or out of bounds or something. Lynn basketball. Henderson to inbound in front of the Tars bench. Olenska. Nobody open across the lane. Picked off. Here come the Tars in transition. What a shot. Snipes didn't believe she ever touched Andrews, but a terrific play by Vernicia Andrews, the 5'9" sophomore from Altamont Springs, Lake Mary High School. Andrews averaging 4 a game. Penasino returns, and Vasquez will take a turn to rest. Just to remind the audience, 7 players available for Coach Huddleston today, with Janae Williams and Shanahan both unavailable, not in uniform. Penasino in the corner. Rollins has settled into a zone, and it's caused 3 turnovers in a row. Jones leads the attack. No advantage, so Rollins will develop their offense. They start the rhythm and the flow. Gilbert from the corner. Olenska. Good rebound by Marta. Olenska now with 3 rebounds to go along with 6 points. 20-18. The first 6 points tallied by Rollins here in the second quarter. It's been a game of runs. Henderson for 3. And out of bounds to Rollins. Lynn started up 9-2. They fell behind 10-9. And they scored 9 straight, went up 18-10. Led at the end of the quarter 20-12. It is now 20-18. Rosser back on the court. Also number 20 in Joe Bistro, 5'7" junior out of Jacksonville. Going to take the set shot and bury it. Tiana Rosser, the post player, comes out and hits the jumper and ties it at 28 straight to begin the second quarter for Rollins. And the zone has been effective for Coach Wilkes. Nearly another steal. Lynn had 5 turnovers after the first. They have turned it over 3 times already here in the second, in the opening minutes, as Vasquez returns for Coach Huddleston. Paulo leading all scorers with 12. Penasino open J in and out. And Gilbert secures. Jones surveying. Engler, another 3, that in and out. Julia hit a tray. She shoots 34% from beyond the arc. She and Gilbert both at that mark. Excellent movement and spacing by Rollins, but that shot well defended by Olenska. Rollins starting to get more flow into their offense. We are tied at 20. Vasquez launching. Even that one maybe a little bit out of Paulo's range, well beyond the NBA line. She's got 2 trays today, 2 of 4 now. Bistro. Gilbert rejected by Penasino. We talked about her defensive prowess. Bistro asking for the point guard, and she finds Jones. Little isolation for Jones, well defended by Snipes. Snipes had Henderson, didn't see her, and then a reach and foul committed by Tanaya Jones, their first of the second period. And Denise Daniels will check back along with Brittany Betts. Lynn yet to score here in the second. Vasquez, beautiful cut, and the floater is in. Terrific reaction and balance by Paulo on the catch and shoot. Nice assist from Henderson. Lynn has been extraordinarily efficient defensively in the half court. But Rollins getting better looks in this second quarter, more patient, better movement, and Gilbert scores that bucket. Gilbert with 4 points. We're tied at 22. Henderson for 3, good. Henderson, 31% from beyond the arc this season. Brakia with 5 points, 2 assists, 3 rebounds. Another steal by Paulo, her third. Vasquez all alone, lays it in. Vasquez with 14. Paulo averaging 15 a game, third in the conference in scoring. And typically she scores her points early in games. Rosser's set shot in and out. Rebound and putback is in for Daniels. Her second bucket. 27-24 Lynn. Now Vasquez actually with 16 points already. Henderson will try another 3. Rosser clears. Lynn does a good job getting back defensively this time. Trailing by 3. Just under 4 minutes to play first half. And a foul. Henderson thought she got ball. So heading to the line to shoot 2 is Betts. Rollins 2 for 2 from the free throw line today. That was McClendon hitting the free throws. Lynn also 2 of 2. Oh, Betts cannot connect. Olenska receiving her first rest of the day for Marta. She has 6 points, 3 rebounds, and an assist. The only post player available to Coach Huddleston today, with both Williams and Shanahan unavailable. Vasquez tried to dribble between 2 defenders and then lost her balance and threw it into the band. Now Rollins can tie with a deuce. Betts with a hip-high dribble. 3.5 minutes to play first half. McClendon calling forward in the post. Andrews, difficult shot, well defended. McClendon, strong rebound and put back by the left-hander. Carly now with 3 baskets. And we are tied at 27. Lynn searching for openings against this zone. Vasquez tried to find Hall, intercepted. Here come the Tars. Andrews, strong open court player. Betts, a nice move. Free throw line jumper is wild. Another opportunity here for Rollins with a third look at it. Betts organizing. Betts open for 3, in and out. Rebound Rosser over Hall. So the 4th opportunity here for the Tars as they reset. Nothing spectacular here for this Tar team. Methodical, patient. Vasquez, excellent defense. Long lead pass to Tucker, and she lays it in with a left hand, count it, and a foul on McClendon. Splendid pass from the do-it-all, Paolo Vasquez. So Olenska didn't get long as he saw what happened when she was on the bench. Lynn gave up 4 opportunities to Rollins on the glass. Tucker completes the 3-point play, but that is waved off. Lane violation. So Lynn lead is 2. Penasino continues to get rest and drink fluids. Appears to be battling a virus or cold. Straight on open look is scored by Andrews, who has 3 baskets off of the bench for Coach Wilkes Jr., very athletic sophomore. And we are tied at 29. Vasquez leading all scorers with 16. To the basket, hook shot, banked, rims in. So good. Transition bucket, beautiful play by Daniels. Daniels and Andrews give Coach Wilkes an athletic presence off of his bench. We're tied at 31. Vasquez shifting in and out of the defense. Snipes brought it into traffic and bailed out by a foul call. So Jalen to the line to shoot 2. Second on Rosser. Snipes looking for her first point of the day. 5'4" freshman out of Opelika, Alabama, who scored over 1,000 points at Opelika High School. Penasino gets Hall. So Snipes cannot connect on either free throw. She came in shooting 62% from the free throw line. 21 seconds on the shot clock, 25 on the game clock. About a 4-second differential. Coach Wilkes wants to hold for 1. Now just 10 seconds on the shot clock as Jones organizes. Engler. And they won't get a shot off. Terrific defense, and Coach Wilkes. There should be about 4 seconds remaining. The shot clock sounded, but the game clock did not stop. It should have stopped at around 3 or 4 seconds. 4.2 seconds they allow on the clock. Snipes brings it across, launches, and scores! Jalen Snipes ends the half with a 3-pointer fading to her left. And that gives Lynn the 3-point lead at the break, 34-31. So an exciting finish to a very well-played and competitive first half of basketball. Lynn hoping to upset the 16-6 Rollins Stars here at the DeHornley Center. Our score at half, 34-31 Lynn on the Lynn Sports Network.
My name's Carl Ellison. I'm a senior transfer from Naples, Florida. Happy to be here. That's all I got.
My name is Paul Dominguez from Rocky Point, New York.
My name's Jared Hilcher from New Jersey. I'm a 6'4" lefty.
How you doing? My name is Victor Danza from Brooklyn, New York. My favorite food's pizza.
I'm Alec Hernandez from Miami, Florida. How are you? Have a great day. Can you see me? Yeah, I'm here. Have a good one.
My name's Gabe. I was here last year, but I didn't play. So I'm back this year to make some noise.
My name's Enrique Perez from Plainfield, Illinois, and I like the Chicago White Sox.
Yeah. 3 more seconds.
Hi, my name's Pat Dorian from Kingston, New York. Favorite color is blue, and I'm a Yankee fan.
Did we start that like walking up to the camera trend?
Hi, my name's Sol Quinn, North Lauderdale, Florida. I like blue. Mac Miller.
I'm Thurso White. I'm a freshman on the team from Jacksonville, Florida, and everyone thinks I look like Jameis Winston.
My name's Joe Heary. I'm from Pennsylvania. I grew up on a sheep farm, and we go hunting on the weekends.
I'm Robert Miller from Vero Beach, Florida. I'm a right-handed pitcher and a freshman.
Hi, my name's Connor Davis. I'm from Hilliard, Ohio. I'm a freshman here and number 31.
Hey, my name is Michael Buckley. I'm from Delray Beach, Florida. Infield outfielder. You know, I like any type of food, and I just like to have fun. Yeah, there you go.
My name's Willie C. from Birmingham, Alabama. I enjoy basket weaving and underwater synchronized swimming.
My name is Mike Imparato. I'm from Marlboro, New Jersey, and the sauce of the day is meat sauce.
Hey, what's up, dudes? It's Jaron Peeney, a.k.a. Yonda, and we do big time over here.
Jake Rouse, Milford, Connecticut, and it's a great way to stay in shape.
I'm Dan Nuzzi from Albany, New York.
I'm John Orlando, best friends with Gabe Martinez over here. We really bond really well. You got anything to say?
No.
Good.
I'm Oscar Bustamante. I'm from Boca Raton, and I like ice cream.
Oh, this DJ.
I say driven.
Professional.
Relaxed.
My style? Barefoot.
I lean towards Chopin.
Satisfy my soul. What's is better and the other's fine. So much is special to me.
I go freestyle.
I'm not going to cut it anytime. Hope you never be flying.
Unique.
Welcome back, everybody, back to the DeHornley Center. Actually, Christina Dybo will have Coach Huddleston in a moment. I think they're about ready on the floor. As you look at the halftime stats, we'll go over those after the interview with Coach Huddleston. Lynn leading by 3 at the half. Take it away, Christina.
Hey guys, Christina Dabo here with Coach Huddleston. Coach, you guys are shooting 50% from three-point. So are you guys trying to capitalize that, or are you gonna try and move on to something else?
I mean, I would love it if we keep shooting that well, but that's definitely not the plan. We've always been an inside-out team. And now, of course, with Paula, she's got the green light to shoot at any time. So we'll let her fly with it. If not, though, we like to go inside-out first.
Right. And like you were saying with the three-pointers that you guys are putting up, you guys don't want to lose steam. So how are you going to stop Rollins' momentum now?
Yeah, they're a really fast transition team. So our first goal with them is to get back and make sure that we limit their easy buckets. So I know coming out of the second half down there at their place, they came out like wildfire. So that's our goal here, so make sure that we get back and limit easy buckets early.
Well, thanks, Coach. Good luck.
All right, thank you.
All right, Ari, back to you.
Thank you, Christina. There's your score. Lynn shooting 50%. Terrific offensive output, field goal percentage, three-point percentage. You don't want to see 50% from the free throw line. And Rollins strong on the glass in that second quarter. It's pretty even are the statistics, and Lynn up by 3 in a very competitive game. Terrific ball game here at the DeHornley Center on Family Fun Day here on the Lynn campus. Every field there's an event, including games, festivities, food for all the kids. And beautiful day here in Boca, as usual. No surprise there, but mid-70s and sunny. Lynn up by 3 as we take a look at some of the individual totals. Gilbert has 4, McClendon 6. A bucket each for Jones and Stone. 3 for Engler, 1 for Betts, 6 points for Denise Daniels, actually leading the way for the Tars off of their bench. Andrews has 5, and 2 points for Rosser. For Lynn, it's been the Paolo Vasquez show. 18 points, 7 of 10 shooting, 2 of 4 from beyond the arc, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. She also has 3 steals. Paolo does, which she turned into pick 2s. Tucker with a bucket and 3 points for Jalen Snipes. Rounds out the scoring. Henderson has 5. Olenska 6 points, 4 rebounds. Only 7 players available for Coach Huddleston. I did get an update. Megan Shanahan has a boot on her foot, so she is out injured, and Janae Williams is out for a personal reason here today. She is on the bench, but not available for action. Lynn up by 3 here, about a minute and a half away from second half action. As the two teams take their final warm-ups before the beginning of the second half. The Rollins men's team lounging in the near side bleachers, and the Lynn men's team, a number of them getting taped up by Sarah. Jamal Palmer was getting his ankles taped. Botley's over there with Baez. And Juwan Frazier. O'Brien also sitting there, all waiting their turn to get prepped for the men's game, which is scheduled to begin around 4. We're about ready for action. Lynn trying to pull the upset here. They are 7-3 at home. So you say, oh, that's really not an upset, but Rollins 16-6, 6-2 on the road. And then you look at the all-time series, 35-6 in favor of Rollins. So a win anywhere that these two teams meet up, you would be able to call an upset with that all-time series record. Pretty good crowd on hand, but again, Lynn fans and families all spread out between multiple fields. There was baseball, there was lacrosse, tennis, So whatever your preference, it is available to watch. Coach Wilkes Jr. in his 31st season sends his club out onto the court. They are third in the conference. Eckerd first at 12-2. Florida Southern at 11-3. Rollins 10-4. Lynn is in seventh. They trail Florida Tech by a half a game, so a victory here would put them in a tie for sixth. Rollins starts the second half in the zone. It was more effective than their woman-to-woman defense. Olenska finally gets another shot attempt, and she missed it. Three-pointer for the Tars is strong. That miss was from Stone. Olenska on the game, 3 of 5 now after that miss. Henderson for 3 strong. Tucker had it blocked from behind. A hell ball is neither team able to capitalize yet here in the third, with Lynn up by 3. Another three-point attempt launched strong. Vasquez secures the board off of the miss from Engler. Penasino. Tucker is fouled on her rebound and put back attempt. Foul goes on Engler. Tucker to the line to shoot 2. Tucker, all energy all the time for Coach Huddleston. In and out with a free throw for Shante. Tucker with 2 points, 3 rebounds on the day. Averages 7 points a game. It's 1 of 2, and the first point of the second half with a minute and a half of action played. Gilbert. Here's Engler. Checked by Vasquez. Step back. 3 seconds to shoot. Engler will have to fire it with 1, and a steps is called before that shot attempt. Rollins continues to struggle in their half-court offense. There was more flow to it in the second quarter than the first, that's for certain. But credit the Friday night defense. Olenska in the post. Big step, jump, hook, a little too strong. Jones struggling after the pressure from Henderson and Berkia. The steal comes away, but then throws it back to Jones. And the lefty puts it in. McClendon. Carly now with 8 points, 3 rebounds, the leading scorer for the Tars today. 35-33. Henderson open 3. In and out. Gilbert accelerates. Finds her point guard. McClendon to the left again, rims it in. Marta needs to overplay her, make her go to her right. That's the second time that she's allowed McClendon to turn to the strong left hand and have a look. That's why lefties have an advantage on the court. Defenders are typically accustomed to guarding, denying that right hand. We're tied at 35. Jones walked. That is the 11th turnover committed by Rollins. Lynn has 10 miscues. Daniels checks in for Stone. Snipes replaces Tucker. Vasquez, a long three. Vasquez with 18 points, now 2 of 5 from beyond the arc. Daniels. Strong first half. 3 of 6 from the field. Gilbert step back 3, yes. Smooth stroke by Marie Gilbert, the senior from Harmony, Florida. And Gilbert was 7 points. She averages 11. Vasquez in the corner, Snipes, open three, bang! And we're tied again at 38. Snipes hit that three at the buzzer to end the first half. A difficult shot fading to her left. An illegal pick charged to Gilbert as she knocked Vasquez to the court. Mahogany Hall back on the court. Again, only 7 players available to Coach Hud, with Shanahan and Williams out. Tied at 38. Lynn hoping to take the lead here. 5 minutes remaining, third quarter. Penasino, to me, also looks under the weather as she gasping for air a number of times, had to be taken out for water. But Mariah always doing her job. Solid play, terrific defense. McClendon, her pass deflected, fourth steal of the day for Paulo, but stealing it back was Engler, and then a rough collision as Vasquez sent Engler to the ground, and then her momentum got under the body of Daniels. Fortunate that nobody was hurt. McClendon departs with Rosser returning. Betts. It's a Lynn zone. Rosser open underneath, lays it in. Well, Lynn had switched to a zone, and excellent adapting by the Tars as they got an easy deuce. Paulo searching for an open look, hasn't had one yet here in the third quarter. Snipes had it knocked away. Jalen got it back, but saved to Gilbert. Rosser backing down and scoring her second bucket in a row. Rosser using her size. Olenska will have to come back. And Rollins a 4-point advantage. The Vasquez three-pointer is nullified. There's a foul committed by Rollins, so fortunate for the Tars. And Paulo holding her gut. She was hit in the abdomen. Tucker and Olenska return. There's Mariah, we talked about. She went to the fluids right away. Each time she's got to come out of the game gasping a bit. Snipes has 2 threes, couldn't nail that one. The lead is 4 for Rollins with about 3 minutes remaining third quarter. Rosser, here's Betts. That nearly thrown away. Betts gets it back with 3 seconds. Can she get a shot off? Not going to happen. As Coach Wilkes talking to McClendon, he wanted some movement out of here. Coach Wilkes had wandered out onto the court. The official warned him, and Coach said sorry as he skipped back to the bench. Still in terrific shape is head coach Glenn Wilkes Jr. in his 31st season. 42-38. There's Marta, catch and shoot strong. Hall crashing weak side. And writhing in pain for a moment as Hall bumps in to Andrews, a couple of tough competitors. That is Friday night basketball. Tucker. There's Snipes. They get it into Marta with the left-hand soft shot, but a little short, out of bounds. Good energy by Tucker. You got Hall and Tucker, a couple of energy players on the court together, and they're going to come up with multiple loose balls, the two of them. Blocked by McClendon. Bodies on the court and out of bounds. Knights basketball. Great hustle here over the past couple of minutes for Coach Huddleston's troops as they battle. They're down by 4. Vasquez with 1, launches, and a shot clock violation. Tars ball with 2 minutes to play in the third. Rosser, open J is strong. Battle for the rebound out of bounds to Lynn. Good hustle by Andrews. Knights ball. Lynn has only managed 4 points here in the third quarter. And a push by Rosser as she bodied up the 6'6" Olenska. Now this is what the Rollins defense can do to you. They gave up 20 points to Lynn in the first quarter, including a number of surprisingly open looks by the Fighting Knights. And the score was 34-31 at the half, Lynn. And here in the second half, the Rollins defense is taking over. Snipes passed on the open look from 3. Good pass into Olenska, and she puts it in with the left hand. Set up by Snipes, who's second in the conference in assists per game. Andrews pass deflected and stolen by Tucker. Shante races ahead. Lynn can tie with a basket. Minute to play third quarter. Jalen Snipes. Olenska with deep post position, just wouldn't fall. Good look there for Marta. Rosser's been productive. Andrew, another hustle play. Andrews very athletic. And Bernicia now with 9 points unofficially. 44-40. Tucker to the rim was tripped. No whistle. Hall's jumper, she was banged into, no whistle. And Coach Huddleston says, hustle back, guys. Vasquez nearly had her 5th steal. McClendon's short jumper is good over the outstretched 6'6" frame of Olenska. 3 seconds. Ken Snipes hit another buzzer beater. 3-pointer is just rattling out. So the Tars defense holds Lynn to 9 points in the 3rd period, and Rollins with a 6-point advantage, 46-40 after 3 here in the Lynn Sports Network. Tars basketball to begin the 4th. Rollins up by 6. They trail by 3 at the half. Holding Lynn to 9 points in the 3rd quarter. Engler for 3, yes. Julia with 6 points, her 2nd tray of the day. 12 points for McClendon. She had 6 points in the 3rd quarter. Vasquez stuck on 18. With Rollins focusing their defense on Paulo in the 3rd, they're going to hold up play here. A question about the clock. 49-40. Vasquez with 18. Marta Olenska, 8 points, 4 rebounds. Marta has played extremely well, had some looks that she probably would want back in the 3rd quarter. A couple shots just rattled out for her. McClendon straight on. Penasino battling for the rebound, out of bounds to Lynn. And with Lynn short-handed up front, with Shanahan injured and Williams out. Olenska with 23 minutes played already here today. Tucker took steps, no call, then lost it. For Lynn, that is their 16th turnover, the same amount that Rollins has. Gilbert. Rollins in command now, led by their defense. Jones, a little hesitation move, kicks it out to Gilbert for 3, and that's good. Well done and created by Jones. Timeout, Coach Huddleston, as she feels this slipping away for Gilbert That is her second three-pointer. And Marie now with 10 points. Rollins as a team, 4 of 10 from beyond the arc. Lynn 5 of 15. It was 34-31 Lynn at the half. It is now 52-40. Rollins, it's been all Tars here in the second half. Coach Huddleston has to get her ladies refocused here. They played an extremely good first half of basketball. Again, short-handed, they appear to be getting tired. Pendocino continues to try to get those fluids in. Vasquez very red in the face. Olenska having to put in more minutes than she's accustomed to. So it's definitely a challenge without Shanahan and Williams. (52-40). Just over 8 minutes to play. People continue to mill in and out on Family Fun Day here. Vasquez on a hard cut. Good play call during the timeout by Coach Huddleston to get Paulo some space. She was tripped and fouled. Second foul on McClendon, the team's first. Vasquez, difficult three is short, as her momentum was still fading backwards on that long three. Vasquez at 18 points in the first half, but unable to tally anything thus far. Pendocino, good defense. Engler crashing, keeping it alive, and a timeout by Coach Wilkes as he maneuvered himself in position to get the officials' attention just in time before Lynn could tie the Rollins player up. So a 30-second timeout. Rollins with the lead and the ball, 52-40. Jones will inbound, comes into McClendon, and gets it back. Jones to the basket and scoring. Strong take by Tanaya Jones, who has 4 points and 6 assists. Henderson. Open 16-footer line drive is strong. And elevating for the rebound is Andrews. Vernicia with 4 rebounds, 7 points. Off of the bench for the Tars. McClendon again turns her left. Marta was ready for that one as she puts it back in her face, keeps it alive. Henderson trying to force, draws a foul on Engler, who was upset with that call. A pretty solid defense played by Julia there. Only 9 points tallied by Lynn thus far in the second half, and there's 6:40 remaining. Rosser, Betts, along with Daniels, back in for Coach Wilkes. Skip past Vasquez, open three. Apollo so surprised to see herself open that she missed it. Apollo appears to be a bit fatigued, logging a lot of minutes. Gilbert in the post was fouled. Now Marie to the line to shoot 2. The Tars are 4 of 5 from the free throw line today. Lynn 3 of 6. Gilbert with 10 points, 4 rebounds. Gilbert also has 3 blocks and 3 steals. Panicino labors back to the bench. Oh, quite a day for Gilbert with their 12 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 blocks. Henderson losing it in the post. Breakout attempt for Rollins. Wide open is Gilbert, and she missed the layup. Put back is rejected by Olenska, so Rollins a couple of easy opportunities. Gilbert wide open layup, and then a putback attempt. Opportunity for Daniels was left short. So a break for Lynn. Let's see if they can capitalize. Tucker, strong rebound in traffic. Lynn backs it up and organizes. 9 points in the second half by Lynn. Snipes to the rim and lays it in. Jalen Snipes with 8 points, 2 assists. (56-42). 5 minutes to play. Lynn denial defense. In the post, shot blocked by Vasquez. Terrific hands by Paulo. And Henderson draws the foul on Betts. Vasquez has 4 steals and a block to go along with the 18 points. Henderson shot blocked by Gilbert and a jump ball. Possession arrow favors Lynn. McClendon returns for Coach Wilkes. Gilbert will rest. Gilbert still laughing about the missed layup, I think. Henderson. Searching for an opening against this stout zone defense. That pass deflected and stolen. Betts looking to attack. Coach Wilkes says just run clock, get in your offense. 14-point lead with 4 minutes to play. No rush for Rollins. Betts at the point. Difficult shot, banked it in. She'll take that. A big smile on the face of Brittany as she trots back to the backcourt. 16-point lead for Rollins. Lynn led by 3 at the half. Vasquez maneuvering and couldn't knock it down. Been a tough second half for Paulo. In the post, Rosser. Nice pass to the wing. Jump shot missed. McClendon the rebound. Olenska denies that. Coach Wilkes says, take it out. We got a fresh shot clock, run clock. That's why he's been the coach for 31 seasons. Rosser muscling. Tucker the rebound. On the other end, Coach Hudd says, come on, we need to attack. Snipes, good-looking shots, wouldn't go down, but a walk on the rebound will allow Lynn a second chance. Pendicino and Hall return for Olenska and Henderson. Coach Hudd will go with a smaller lineup. Marta may be finished with the day. 8 points, 4 rebounds. Tucker scores. .58-44, 2.5 minutes to play. Checking in for the Tars is Kivana Edwards, 5'11" junior out of Marietta, Georgia. Betts and the Tars will run clock here. 2.5 minutes to play. 14-point advantage. Bistro. Edwards will shoot it. That's short. Rebound to Tucker. Tucker on the flash, lays it up and in with the left hand. Nifty move by Shante. Timeout Coach Huddleston with her team down by 12. And just under 2 minutes to play. Tucker with 2 straight buckets. Shante with 7 points, 6 rebounds on the day. We're right about her average in both categories. Now Lynn back on the court. Rollins breaks their huddle. There's Mahogany Hall. Vasquez with that bright red face. She's logged a lot of minutes trying to find openings against the Rollins zone defense, leading 3-point defense in the conference. Apollo with 18 points all in the first half. Jones back on the court to lead the way for Coach Wilkes. The point guard today was 6 assists. McClendon underneath and scoring. Count the basket and a foul for Kivana Edwards off of a nice high-low look from McClendon. Olenska and Henderson return for Pendicino and Snipes. Edwards completes the 3-point play. (61-46). Henderson, a little hesitation dribble, throws up a difficult shot. Coach Wilkes. Steal by Tucker. Tucker all the way to the rim, scoring her 3rd bucket in the last couple of minutes. 9 points for Tucker, and Tucker boots that ball out of bounds with under a minute to play, and Rollins up 13. This is the kind of game that Tucker thrives in. Hustle, energy, full court, trapping, quickness. So there's about a 20-second differential, game clock, shot clock. Rollins can wind it down to about that mark. Jones, very adept at the point position. 6 seconds to shoot if they want to launch a shot. Jones takes it in, loses it to Tucker. Paulo has it. Henderson cut off by Engler. So the Knights with the basketball in 20 seconds remaining. Henderson. Jumper won't fall. And a foul underneath with 12 seconds to go. So Lynn basketball, they can take the final shot here. They call it on Daniels, her second. Hall blocked by McClendon. Tucker has it, takes it to the basket. As no quit in this team, that's for sure. And Hall with a bucket before the close of the game. So good hustle by Tucker and Hall and company. 61-50 is the final. I don't know why they have 0.6 seconds up on the scoreboard, but that should be it. As the officials have already departed. Both teams kind of looked around confused for a moment, but now we'll shake hands. And Rollins will pick up their 17th victory of the season. To 6 losses, 11-4. The Tars improved to in Sunshine State Conference play, and a very impressive 7-2 on the road. Lynn drops to 10-12 overall in the season, 4-10 in conference play, and 7-4 here at the DeHornley Center. Vasquez led all scorers with 18, but she was unable to tally a point in the second half. Let's see if Christina able to talk with Coach Hudd on her way out. And Coach Hudd will stop, so very nice of Coach Huddleston. And we will send it down to Christina. This looks like she is ready. Christina.
So, Coach, I know we talked about momentum in the halftime. What do you think happened?
I don't really want to blame it on our short numbers because we've had a couple kids out today. But our kids fought, and they just had a little more steam than us there at the second half, and we started missing shots. And for us, it was hard to rebound and get back, so we had to decide. We started missing shots, then it made it tough because we didn't get a lot of second chance opportunities, so that made it tough.
So you guys had a great first half. Unfortunately, things didn't work out in the second. But what do you want to take away from this game for your game on Wednesday?
Yeah, I like their fight. That's the biggest thing I told them is that even though we were only 7 people that we could play today, no matter what, we got to fight. And I also like their intensity as far as changing the defenses as many times as we did. We tried to mix it up on them, and our girls, for the most part, did a good job of talking through that.
Well, thank you, Coach.
All right, thank you.
All right, Ari, back to you.
Thanks, Christina, and thank you, Coach Huddleston, for giving the Lynn Sports Network the time, even after a defeat. It's not easy for the coaching staff to speak, and Coach Huddleston very congenial to give the interview with Christina, who does a great job. Coach Price is always fantastic about that as well, Coach Jeff Price. And we will see Coach Jeff Price and the men's team coming up in about 20 minutes, as we do have final totals for you real quickly. I can tell you 12 points each for McClendon and Gilbert. Also a double-double for Carly McClendon. 12 points, 10 rebounds. They lead the way for the Tars. For Lynn, 18 points, 4 steals for Paulo Vasquez, but unfortunately unable to tally a point the second half. Olenska finishes with 8 points, 5 rebounds, 5 and 5 for Berkia Henderson. 9 points, 11 rebounds, so almost a double-double for Shantae Tucker. 8 points, 4 assists for Jalen Snipes, and Mahogany Hall with a basket. So Lynn is defeated by Rollins. 61-50 is our final. We'll see you back on the Lynn Sports Network in approximately 15 minutes or so. So see you back on the Lynn Sports Network.
If I lose, I'll respond with respect.
If I win, I'll back it up with humility.
If I fail, I'll rise up with honor. It's tough for us to put it all on the line.
Don't undo my hard work with poor sportsmanship.
Respect. It's the name of the game.
Welcome inside the DeHornley Center on the lovely Lynn University campus. On Family Fun Day, all around campus, festivities, food, games, events on practically every field. And a beautiful day, beautiful weather for this event in Boca. And inside the DeHornley Center, the Lynn Fighting Knights will be hosting the Rollins College Tars. The Knights are 11-10 overall on the season, 6-7 in Sunshine State Conference play. They are 8-4 here at the DeHornley Center. Lynn is averaging 76 points per game, and they lead the conference in turnover ratio. The Rollins Tars, they are 14-10, 8-6 overall in conference. They are 4-5 on the road. If you look at the standings, big game here today. Rollins currently tied for third with Florida Southern. And you have Tampa at 7-6. Lynn right in back of Tampa at 6-7. So they can draw to within a half a game of third place Rollins with a victory here today. And increase their record to the 500 mark in conference. So a big ball game before Lynn travels on the road to Florida Tech and Florida Southern. This is their second to last home game of the season here on February 11th. Rollins leads the all-time series 26-15. The last time out these two teams faced each other up in Winter Park, it was a grind-out game, and Lynn fell short on a last-second shot attempt, 73-71 setback, despite a season-high 27-point scoring output from Terrell Rogers. Rogers, who is currently coming off the bench for Coach Price. It'll be interesting to see if Coach Price is going to utilize Terrell a little bit more based on the first performance by Rogers when these two teams first faced off this season. Fighting Knights are 8-4 at home. Rollins 4-5 on the road. We mentioned that. And both teams are jockeying for that position. For the Tars, their head coach is Tom Klusman. He is the face of Rollins College basketball in his 37th season. He's been there for nearly 4 decades. Klusman at the helm of the Tars again this season for his 37th season. During his tenure, Rollins men's basketball teams have become synonymous with winning, class, and high graduation rates. The Cincinnati native ranks 5th among active NCAA Division II coaches in victories and 12th all-time. Klusman has built one of the most impressive coaching resumes in the history of collegiate men's basketball. His career record 653 and 382 ranks him among the best college coaches in basketball history. Klusman is one of just 16 Division II coaches all time to eclipse 600 victories. For Lynn, Jeff Price, he began his men's basketball program at Lynn in 1993 and coached the Knights to 23-7 record in the team's inaugural season. During his first stint at Lynn, he put together 6 consecutive postseason appearances, 5 20-win seasons, and 1996-97 NCAA National Semifinals appearance. He was also named NCAA Division II National Coach of the Year that year. In between his time at Lynn, Price made stops at Georgia Southern, West Virginia Wesleyan, South Alabama, and scouted for the LA Clippers. Price returned to Lynn in 2013-2014 season and led the team to an NCAA Sweet 16 a year later, producing a 21-10 overall record and a great run to the Sweet 16 during that season. For the Fighting Knights, they come off a big win on the road on Wednesday, defeating St. Leo in OT 75-73. It has been an exciting season, particularly here at home. Some amazing comeback wins by Lynn. Overtime sessions, terrific, exciting finishes. And this man has contributed in a big way to many of those enthusiastic come from behind, big shot sinkers bring the crowd to their feet. Kevin O'Brien, the 6'9", 240-pound Miami native, a transfer out of Santa Fe College. He played at Christopher Columbus High School, was an all-county player in Miami-Dade, averaging almost 12 points a game, shooting 45% from the field, over 40% from beyond the arc, averaging 7 rebounds a game, an assist a game, and always exciting when he is on the floor. Our player to watch today, Kevin O'Brien.
Start. Thanks, Ari. I'm joined today by Kevin O'Brien, the player to watch for tonight's matchup against Rollins. Kevin, first off, let's talk a little bit about the St. Leo game. You guys are coming off another overtime win, 3-0 in overtime games this year. So what does that tell you about about this year's team that you guys have been able to pull out all these overtime wins?
I think it shows that we're a resilient group, and we've been put in that situation, like you said, 3 times, and we're 3-0, thankfully. We practice it every day. We put 5 minutes on the clock and we just play it out, and we just kind of practice to be put in those situations, and luckily we've been able to execute every single time. So, hopefully we don't have to be put in that situation again, but, when we are, we'll be ready for it.
And let's take a look at tonight's matchup going against Rollins. Already played them once earlier this year on the road at their place, 2-point loss, tough back-and-forth battle. What are some of the adjustments in the game plan tonight to get that win?
Yeah, it was a tough loss, but I think we're definitely sticking to the same, strategy, same one we had over there. We're just looking to execute better, to take care of the ball a lot better. We've seen that we've had a lot of games, so many games this season that came down to one possession, and, we just really got to take care of the ball and really just handle every possession with care and just really go about our game plan the right way. So I think we still have the same approach coming in, playing Rollins, and, they've had a good stretch recently, but I think, I like our chances defending the house.
And is there any player on Rollins that you guys are keying in on?
No, not in particular. We don't really single out anybody like that. We execute every well. We respect every player and everything like that, and we just go about our game plan the same way we would for any other team.
And then finally, that was a big win at St. Leo. You guys we're coming down the stretch and last stretch of the season here. What are some of the things that Coach Price has you guys focusing on as we make this playoff push?
Just stay focused, no distractions, that kind of thing. Stay locked in practice, and when we're getting ready to play a team, just everybody just lock in and be on the same page, because this is the toughest part of the year, is trying to finish out strong and get ready for the conference tournament, which we were hot in the beginning of the season. Thankfully, we got out of that little losing stretch we were just in, and hopefully we can build off that heading into the conference tournament.
Perfect. Thanks for stopping by. Good luck tonight, and back to you guys.
Thank you, Alex and Kevin. And there's a good look at Kevin O'Brien, the 6'9", 240-pounder. Big man, very adept at stepping out, shooting the three, over 40% three-point shooter. Can also be a presence in the post. And very solid defensively as well, adept at drawing charges. And he and View Conde, the 6'9", 240-pound senior, will be relied upon in the post. This Rollins team has Mike Badolskis, who's 6'9". And other than that, not a real big team. Sam Philpott, their leading scorer, is 6'7", the junior from Noblesville, Indiana. He averages 15 points a game. He's also the player to watch on the other side, on the Rollins side. He is 5th in the conference in field goal percentage. Philpott is the junior. Also, they have Jeff Merton, 6'5", junior out of Naples. averaging 14 a game. As you see Lynn having some fun with some thunderous dunks. Darius James, Malik Morrow, entertaining the crowd a bit as you hear the pep band playing in the back. A few minutes from the start of the action here today. Lynn coming off that big overtime win on the road at St. Leo. That snapped a 5-game losing skid. Terrell Rogers hit a game-tying free throw with 5 seconds to play in regulation, and that kept Lynn alive before the Knights secured the thrilling 75-73 victory in OT. As you look at Philpott, 9 of Lynn's games this season have come down to the final possession. And Lynn's 5-game skid was its longest of the season. With Palmer back and healthy, Coach Price has turned to the starting lineup used during the first stretch of the season. Marquand Botley continues to be a consistent offensive threat for the blue and white, averaging 15.4 points and 3.2 3-pointers per game. That's third most in the conference. Vieux Condé remains second in the SSC with 9.6 rebounds per game. Lynn is last in the SSC in 3-point field goal percentage, shooting just 34.5%. Rollins coming off a convincing win over Nova. The Tars bench came up big in that 86-67 win over Nova on Wednesday. Rollins reserve scored 60 points, led by Jack Fleming, 16 points. And that victory kept Rollins in the SSC hunt, now tied for third place with Georgia Southern. 4 Tars are scoring in double figures, led by 14.8 points per game by Sam Philpott. He is shooting 55% from the field and also grabbing 4.4 rebounds. As the Lynn team getting fired up for this one as we watch the Fighting Knights charging themselves up. Let's meet the starters. Fighting Knights lining up for the anthem as we're moments away from the start of this. A couple other notes about Rollins men's basketball. They're 999 and 779 in its modern era since 1950. They're 11th in the nation in total steals this season with 215. Joey Galvis ranks 13th in the nation with his 52 steals. And we will now honor America with the playing of the national anthem.
This afternoon, the national anthem will be sung live right here on course by Lynn University students, Delisa Napier and Caitlin Frey. Can you see by the dawn's early
Outstanding job by 2 Lynn students harmonizing the national anthem. Beautiful rendition. Great job. Rollins College. Connor McKim, 6-foot freshman. Nils Lemon, 6'5" freshman from Germany. Mike Badalskis, 6'9" senior from Lithuania. Joey Galvis, 6'1" senior. And Christian Munson, 6'6" freshman from Carmel, Indiana. Now let's listen to Jeff introduce the starting 5 for the Lynn Fighting Knights. Player to watch today, Kevin O'Brien. As the team and the crowd getting a little loud. You see Jawan Frazier and his teammates having a good time here in preparation for this ball game. Coming off a big road victory. Team back at about full strength. Well, Jamal Palmer was sidelined for over 6 weeks with that broken right hand. And Palmer in his 3rd game back, averaging over 16 points a game. Out of Grandview Prep, scored over 2,000 points there in high school. Player of the Year in Palm Beach County twice. Playing for Grandview Prep. Opening tap, Conde will jump against Merton. Baez controls for the first possession. Rollins will play this zone. Lynn try to be patient. Go to the basket. O'Brien tips it in. What a play by Kevin. Off of a high pass from Botley. Somehow O'Brien just tipped it in. Extraordinary play to begin the game. 2-0 Lynn. Galvis. Out of the wing, 3-pointer is good from McKim. Connor McKim over 40% from beyond the arc this season. The freshman from Louisville averaging 10 points a game. Puts Rollins in the lead 3-2. Coach Price unhappy with the defense there. They lob it into O'Brien again. Conde has it. Left-handed jump hook, rimming good. O'Brien and Conde double low post against the zone. Able to get a couple buckets for the Knights. Galvis cut off by Botley. Turnaround Jay is good over the smaller defender. Baez on the breakout draws the foul on Badolskis, the 6'9" senior out of Lithuania. So Baez to the line to shoot 2. Allen averages 5 points a game. Shoots 71% from the free throw line, the junior out of Orlando. Began his career at Division I UNC Greensboro as a redshirt. Out of Miami Senior High. High school down in Miami has produced a ton of talent. Baez connects on one of 2. We're tied at 5. Full court press deployed by Coach Price. Merton. Answers point guard, McKim. Lehman, checked by Conde. Merton against Palmer. Three-pointer, good. So Rollins opens with 2 trays. Merton, who averages 14 a game, he shoots 38% from beyond the arc, 8-5. Rollins comes out hot. They hit their first 3 shots. Botley, Palmer, skip past Baez, faked the 3. Now overpassing Lynn. Conde in the post. O'Brien out of the corner, in and out with the 3. And here come the Tars. Lynn passed on a couple open looks there. Merton for a long 3. Conde secures the rebound. Baez ahead to Botley. 8-5 Tars. Good ball movement by Lynn. Skip past to Botley. Passed on a 3 there. Palmer will launch. Short. Rebound O'Brien. Kevin maneuvering. And we'll pass it back out. Fresh shot clock. Botley for 3. Good. We're tied at 8. Effective in the offensive set. Lynn has started with some good looks, quality looks. McKim. Galvis in the post. Pedaskis working, may have taken steps. Now forces one up. It's out of bounds off of Conde. We're tied at 8. Strong beginning for both teams on the offensive side. McKim will inbound. Lobs in to Merton, just inside the timeline. McKim around Baez, skip past Lehman for 3, and that's in. So 3 of 3 for the Tars from beyond the arc. 11-8. O'Brien in the post. Baez, beautiful dish to view, and he lays it in. The Candyman with his second bucket off of the assist from Baez. 11-10. Lehman to Merton. Galvis to McKim looking for his second 3, and that's good. 4 of 4 from beyond the arc. Rollins making 3-pointers look like layups at the moment, and they lead at 14-10. O'Brien, good post position, jump hook, and a foul on Conde as he battled Badulskis for the rebound. And that will bring us to the under 16-minute media timeout already. Rollins on fire. They lead at 14-10 on the Lynn Sports Network. It's a good look at Coach Price in the huddle. Coach has to be pretty pleased with the start offensively for Lynn. They've worked the ball well, excellent passing. We'll get some stats up here in a moment. But defensively, there's got to be concern because Rollins, with multiple open looks, take nothing away from their excellent shooting. They are 4 for 4 from beyond the arc and making it look effortless, those 3-point shots. But definitely some good looks for the Tars. 14-10, they lead it. As we return for the first media timeout. McKim to Galvis. Checked by Baez. Double high screen. Lehman penetrates his cut off. Merton to Lehman. That could have been a walk, and there's the late whistle come in. So much better defensive effort there by Lynn. Jumping out at shooters, recovering well. Rollins 5 of 7 from the field, 4 of 5 from beyond the arc. That is their first turnover. Lynn 4 of 7 from the field, 1 of 3 from three-point territory. Botley hit the tray. 2 threes already for Connor McKim. And we got clock malfunction. There we go. 15. It's at a minute 24. They've got it up 15-24. I think we're ready for play. Good crowd on hand on Family Fun Day here at Lynn. Baez around a view screen. Palmer. And a difficult angle for that entry pass. Trying to get it to O'Brien in the post, and that's been effective. Kevin with an inside bucket. Conde with 2 inside baskets. McKim against Botley. Feeds Merton, knocked away by Conde. Good hustle. Conde picks it up. Excellent hands. Needs an outlet and finds Baez. Baez accelerates up the middle. Rollins settles back into that zone. Good job by Kevin passing out of the double. Palmer to the rim, scoops it up and sent it up a little too hard. Good move by Jamal. In the post, beautiful defense by Conde. Second opportunity rejected by View, but a foul this time on Conde as Sam Philpott will head to the line to shoot 2. So Philpott, their leading scorer on the season, leaves the first of 2 free throws short. Sam averaging 15 points a game. Darius James replaces Conde, who's picked up his first foul. And for the Tars, Castañeda, the 6'4 sophomore out of Oviedo, Florida, has checked in. Also, Fleming replaces Lehman. Fleming, the senior from Tampa, 47% three-point shooter. As Philpott connects on the second and increases the Rollins lead to 5, 15-10. Palmer in the corner. Botley's pass and a reach-in foul on Merton. Difficult feed there by Botley across the lane to O'Brien. Lynn fortunate to get the reach-in foul, as O'Brien did a nice job to seal Merton. Palmer high point. There's the lob into O'Brien. This time he tipped it no good. O'Brien thought he was pushed. Philpott, Merton very low. Hook shot no good. Palmer battles for the rebound and taps it to O'Brien. Rollins, solid job getting back quickly on defense. Darius James. O'Brien skip pass, finds Botley for a 3 short. And rebound to McKim. McKim has 2 trays. McKim looking for his 3rd, well defended by James. Baez with James, 2 on 3. Allen takes it to the rim and scores with the left hand. Beautiful move by Allen Baez, who connects on his first bucket. 15-12 Rollins. Under 13 minutes to play first half. Castañeda to Philpott. Merton wants it in the post, has Botley fronting him. They lob it. Palmer comes over to help. McKim's open for three, and he hits his third three-pointer. 41% three-point shooter. He's 3 of 4 here today. And for Rollins, that is their 5th three. There is James. Good hustle to grab that ball. Palmer for three, in and out. Rebound batted around and seized by McKim. 6-point Rollins lead. Philpott goes around Botley and misses. Here comes Baez, accelerating back the other way. Coach Price asking his team what they're doing. Palmer got fouled and one. Terrific strength by Jamal Palmer. He was grabbed and still able to get that ball up and in off of the glass. And Palmer will be at the free throw line when we return from this media timeout, the under 12-minute media timeout with 11:50 to play first half, 18-14. As Coach Price having a word with his star sophomore. Palmer connects on his first bucket. Jamal shooting 51% from the floor on the season. He's at about 37% from beyond the arc. And has come back very strong after missing over 6 weeks of play with a broken shooting hand. 18-14 as we await some fresh statistics. Coach Price doing a great job managing this team. And he likes this group. Close-knit, respectful group of kids. And right now, Lynn shooting 46% from the field. They are 1 of 5 from beyond the arc. As we mentioned in pregame, they are last in the conference in three-point shooting. And meanwhile, Rollins 5 of 7, hitting three-pointers like they were layups. Palmer cannot complete the three-point play as he hit the tough basket before the timeout. 9 points on 3 threes for that man right there, McKim. Backdoor cut and the lay-in, count it, and a foul. So the backdoor. No, they didn't call the foul. They just stopped the game so Frazier could come in as he replaces his former high school teammate, Jamal Palmer. So the bucket scored by Castagnata, his first basket. Baez now on the wing, cut off, throws it away. Oh, for Lynn, that is their second turnover of the day. Rollins has 2 miscues. All alone underneath is Philpott, and Coach Price will have to call a timeout after 2 layups allowed by his team's defense after the media timeout. 1 backdoor and 1 in transition. And that time, it was Philpott who had the wide open lay-in. As you're looking at Kenny Wachukwu. Wachukwu, the 6'10 freshman from Nigeria, also a former teammate of Palmer and Frazier at Grandview Prep. Averaged a double-double in 2 seasons of play for Grandview. They were 21-0 in 2016, also state champions. Led by that little man right there, Juwan Frazier. Juwan, they list him at 5'8". That may be a stretch, the freshman, as he can make things happen out there. Quick as lightning. Frazier bounces to Botley. Now under 10 seconds on the shot clock. Botley lobs underneath to James. Reverse layup, no. Wachukwu tip, no. That ball batted out to Frazier. Fresh 30 seconds for Lynn, trailing by 8 here after allowing 2 straight lay-ins. Lynn needs crisper ball movement. Frazier penetrates. His layup, no good. Rebound on the floor. James battling but took steps. So a highlight film type of attempt by Juwan Frazier. Now there's Darius James, who's been solid off of the bench here this afternoon with some excellent hustle plays underneath. 22-14 Rollins. McKim bothered by Frazier, and then a reach and foul on Juwan. Juwan also got poked in the left eye. Third team foul. Fleming to inbound for Rollins. Rollins 5 of 7 from beyond the arc. And now running a couple backdoor plays as Lynn has come out to pressure the three-point line. McKim has 3 trays. On the switch, Philpott with a foot. McKim for 3, his 4th. As a smooth release. He's shooting 41% on the season, but today he's 4 of 5. And Wachukwu is called for an offensive foul as he battles Lehman in the mid-post. And it's now 25-14 Rollins. O'Brien returns for Wachukwu. Lehman will bring it across. The 6'5" freshman from Germany. Philpott draws the foul and will head to the line to shoot 2. As Kevin O'Brien picks up a cheapy little bump. That is his first. Conde on the bench with 2 fouls. And that has hurt Lynn already because Conde was a presence in the post against the zone. Lynn able to work with double low posts. Conde picked up a couple of early buckets. Philpott, 1 of 2. He's 2 of 4 on the day. 26-14. Lynn was getting good looks early on against this Rollins zone, but few and far between as of late. As that offense keeps being pushed out further away from the bucket. Botley for 3, yes! Big bucket by Marquand Botley, who averages over 15 a game, one of the tops in the conference. 38% three-point shooter. Brings Lynn back to the 9 and a basket that the Fighting Knights desperately needed. And we'll get a foul called away from the ball on Marquand Botley. First foul on Marquand as he battled with Castaneda. McKim to the rim. Step back 3 for Lehman. That's a brick. Rebound, Philpott charges into Baez. Alan Baez with good position. Philpott could have gone right over him. Instead, dug his shoulder into Baez. Coach Klusman thought that Baez may have been in the restricted circle. Now Palmer will check back in for Coach Price as he gets the courageous Alan Baez, the charge-taking specialist on the Lynn team. Frazier leaves it for O'Brien, muscles it up. No, Kevin's got to put that down. He looked to the official, thought he was fouled. And Rollins turns it over. 26-17 for the Tars. That is their third miscue. Palmer took steps, and for Lynn, that is their third turnover. Castellaneta will take the ball up against Botley. Fleming works around a ball screen. Three-pointer well short. Surprised Frazier that ball. Ricocheted to Palmer. Underneath O'Brien to the rim and scoring. That's excellent ball movement there by Coach Price's troops as they receive a round of applause from their head coach. 26-19 Rollins. McKim looking for his fifth three. That's good, and a foul. O'Brien's second. So Conde and O'Brien each with two. And McKim making like Steph Curry today with his fifth three-pointer in 6 attempts. A very easy release this afternoon from McKim. And we will take the under 8-minute media timeout, 29-19 Rollins here in the Lynn Sports Network.
Bro. 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 Bros. Bros. Bro. 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 I literally have no idea what just happened.
Bro. You're so old.
Bro.
And there's a good look at Coach Klusman in his 37th season. What a program he has established here at Rollins. Winning program, both in the classroom and on the basketball court. So McKim will try to complete a 4-point play after nailing the three, his fifth of the day. And hits the free throw, so McKim now with 16 points. He averages 10 a game, the freshman out of Louisville. 30-19, it's been the McKim show, 5 of 6 from beyond the arc. Frazier bounces into O'Brien, hits Palmer on his cut, and he's wrapped up and fouled by Galvis. So Palmer to the line to shoot two. Jamal has 2 points, 0 for 1 from the free throw line today. This will be a more difficult game for Palmer to play, and Palmer loves the open court and one-on-one type basketball with his strength and athleticism, but against the zone, you got to be patient, move the ball. And there won't be many transition opportunities against this Rollins defense. They get back on defense. Now, Palmer connects on both free throws, 30-21. $7:20 to play in the first half. Galvis works against Frazier. Castaneda against Botley. Merton has Frazier on. They lob it to him, and Merton just puts it in. Merton 6'6", Frazier about 5'6". 32-21. Palmer, jump pass to Botley. He rises for three, short. O'Brien kept it alive, but tapped it to Galvis. Merton wide open for three. Rimming, no. Rebound to Palmer. Palmer 3-on-3 with a rare transition opportunity. Scoops it up and in. What a move by Palmer. Now, those are the opportunities he's looking for. They are rare against this Rollins defense. 32-23. Galvis on a high ball screen. O'Brien's got him on the switch. And again, a mismatch underneath. Castellanos shoots the three and drains it. Rollins just absolute sensational three-point shooting. They are now 8 of 13. And Galvis with the steal, he lays it in. And Galvis, he came in with 52 thefts on the season, ranking him 13th in the nation in steals. So he turns that into a pick too. 37-23. Motley open 4-3, bam! Set up by Frazier's penetration, 37-26. Castellana running the point guard. Big point guard at 6'4". Galvis walks into a three-pointer short. Rebound saved to Frazier. Here comes Frazier 1-on-2. Splits the defense, hangs, scores, and one. Jawan Frazier, so quick. Galvis picks up his second. So McKim will come back in and replace Galvis. As McKim replaces Galvis with his two. Frazier to the line after tallying his first bucket. 66% free throw shooter, misses. They're trying to post Castellana against Frazier. Interior feed, Badalskis hook shot, no good. O'Brien strong rebound, playing with 2 fouls. Frazier probes the defense, but Rollins back into their zone quickly. Lob into O'Brien, beautiful pass, and Kevin scores right of the rim. Terrific assist from Frazier, put it right where it had to be on the money. And Lynn back to within 7. Castellana against Frazier. Cross court to Bonner. Bonner works on O'Brien. The floater banked it in. Jacoby Bonner, 6'2" freshman out of Winter Springs. Built more like a football player, but very athletic, long arms. Frazier throws the ball away as he's trying to connect with Botley. Botley at 5'9". That pass needed a 6'9" player. So that brings us to the under 4-minute media timeout. And we'll stay here. Coach Price gathering his troops, trying to put a halt to this sharp shooting from Rollins and staying in this game while they shoot so effectively. They're 8 of 13 from beyond the arc. McKim is 5 of 6. 5 of 6 is outstanding from the free throw line, let alone the three-point strike. Just under 4 minutes to play first half. The Rollins women's team victorious in the first game of the doubleheader. And some festivities here, a little competition. Usually won by Abby Price, Coach Price's daughter, but this time it's a couple of boys out there competing. So Rollins shooting 56% for the field. They are now 8 of 14 from beyond the arc. Lynn 50% from the field. 3 of 8 from three-point territory. Both teams, well, Lynn 3 of 6 from the free throw line, while Rollins is 3 of 5. Lynn with a slight rebounding advantage, 13-12. 7 turnovers for Lynn, only 4 miscues for Rollins. 16 points for McKim leads all scorers for Lynn. Botley has 9 points on 3 threes. Bonner's trap finds Lehman. Bonner, the deuce is good from the left-hander. So a quick 4 points for Bonner off of the bench for Coach Klusman. Terrell Rogers into the game for the first time. Terrell had 27 points in the game at Rollins. Rogers at right wing. Palmer straight on 3 is short. James kept it alive to Achukwu, but he brought the ball down and had it stripped. Bonner in transition, 3-on-3, goes to the rim, lays it up, no good. Rebound battled for and picked up by Botley. Botley comes back the other way to Rogers, no advantage. Botley high point, looking to establish. Terrell Rogers into the corner. Palmer, he is grabbed, hard foul by Bonner. Palmer went to the floor in a heap. I said Bonner's built like a football player. It's like an outside linebacker hitting a middle linebacker, and Palmer. No, Palmer back to the free throw line is 2 of 3 from the line today. Jamal with 6 points, 2 rebounds. Lynn now just 3 of 7 from the free throw line as a team, and free throw shooting has been a challenge for this team. They're shooting 68. Let's see, let me check that. Palmer hits 1 of 2. As a team, they are 66% from the free throw line, which is not good, and they've missed some big ones. Cost themselves at least a couple games. Achukwu takes the charge from Bonner. He wasn't square to Bonner. I wasn't going to be surprised if the call went the other way, but Achukwu did not move. Thus, the offensive foul on Bonner. 41-31. 2:20 to play first half. Rogers holding the ball. They need to keep passing, move the ball against this zone. Gets it to Palmer, passed on the open 3, drives, scoops it up, rim's no good. And rebound out of bounds to Lynn. With 2:06 to play first half. And Jeff Price literally scratching his head over at the bench. He'll get Baez back on the court. Rogers, 2 minutes to play first half. Rogers took steps. He started running without dribbling. And the Lynn coaching staff telling the ref not to let the Rollins staff make the calls. They've been asking for a walking call on Rogers a number of times. McKim. Philpott in the post, turns to his right, bank no good. Excellent defense by Achukwu, but then that ball ricocheted off of James' knee and out of bounds. So a second opportunity here for the Tars with 1:40 to play in the half and a fresh 30. Underneath Philpott, rejected by Achukwu. That's the way to handle the ball strong. Kenny. Botley in the corner. Skip past Rogers. James loses the ball. Nobody saw it. James got it back. Botley for 3. He's got 3 trays, but couldn't connect on this one. The lead is 10 for Rollins. Bonner will attempt a 3. That's short. Here comes Lynn back the other way with numbers 4-on-3. Lead to Darius James. His shot rejected out of bounds by Bonner, who's listed at 6'2". Darius James at 6'7", but Bonner got up there. Baez and Botley trying to work for a seam with Chukwu. Back to Marquand, open for three, rimming no. Rebound batted back to Rogers, a loose ball foul. And we'll go the other way. That is called on James. .48 seconds remain in the half. And bonus for the Tars as Jeff Merton heads to the free throw line. And he hits the front end. Merton now with 6 points, a couple of assists. Merton averaging 14 points a game, 5 rebounds. The junior out of Naples connects on both, and it is 43-31, lead back to a dozen. Botley with 3 trays in this game. And the ball movement much slower now. It was very crisp to begin the game. Rogers looks for an opening, scoops it up and in on the one-footed floater from about 10 feet away. Nifty move by Rogers. Last shot opportunity here for Rollins. Now just 10 seconds remaining. They lead by 10. McKim with 5 threes. Finds Merton straight on, high arcer short. Baez the rebound with 1. This will count if it goes, and it hits the back of the iron to end the first half. It's a 10-point lead for the Tars at the half, as Rollins has played a fantastic first half of basketball and take a 10-point advantage into the locker room. We'll be back with first half totals and then second half action. Also, Christina will have an interview with Coach Price in approximately 10 minutes before the beginning of the second half. Our score at the half, 43-33. Rollins on the Lynn Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Thomas Sands. I'm from Miami, Florida, and the reason why I like acting here is because the school is so small, you're probably most likely going to have the opportunity to get a role, a major role in some kind of production going on.
Hello, my name is Alejandro. I'm a film major and I love drama.
I'm Will Hirschchick. I'm a marketing major. I'm a senior and I love being involved in drama.
Hi, my name is Nikki Favola. My major is event management, but I love drama.
Hi, I'm Audra Ray Pendry. I am a fashion and international business student. I'm actually involved in drama because someone heard me singing one day and asked me to come try out for a celebration of the arts, and that kind of spearheaded the entire thing. So yeah, now I'm in just about every production that I can be in.
Hi, this is Jason Ventura. I'm a senior student here at Lynn because people from all majors are welcome and Lynn offers a unique experience in their drama program. I love to be on stage and act and perform.
Hi, Shannon Johnson from New Jersey. I like coffee, dogs, crayons, and wait, no, we can't. I said crayons.
Hi, I'm Mackenzie White. I'm from King Queen, Virginia, and I had the worst week of my life today. I lost my headlight, I cracked my phone, and I don't know what else to say.
Hi, I'm Kayla Sheffield from Auburndale, Florida, and I like the line dance.
Hi, my name's Peter Vasa from Fair Park, Florida. I have a flying squirrel outfit. I pet 3 squirrels on campus, and yeah, that's basically it.
Hi, I'm Shayla Aronson. I'm from Chicago, Illinois. I lost in bowling last night in team bonding, and you just watched me kill that 8-second video.
Hi, I'm Carolina Flores. I'm from Moreno Valley, California. I like long walks on the beach, and I ate my twin in the womb.
Hi, I'm Caitlin Ralston. I'm from West Palm Beach, Florida, and I'm a freshman.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ivar Gonzalo Guerrero. I'm from Bolivia. Lynn is awesome.
Hello, I'm Kai Bartmann. I'm from Germany, and I'm really excited about the first season here. And the Patriots are going to win the Super Bowl. Let's go.
Hello, I'm Flo. I'm come to France, and we are waiting for you on the court. See you later.
Hello, I'm Jacob. I'm from Czech Republic, from Prague, doing MBA here, and I'm more than ready for the season.
Hello, my name is Alexandre Pichon. I'm from Paris, France. I speak 3 different languages, and I'm excited for the season.
Hi, what's up, everyone? My name is Tristan Houle. I'm from Quebec, Canada. I'm a new student here, and I'm really excited to play for Lynn.
Hi, I'm Max Mead. I'm from Ashland, Kentucky. Go Knights. What? I thought you said...
Welcome back, everybody. Been getting a good look at the halftime statistics. You see the three-point shooting, 50%. Rollins had started out absolutely on fire. And Connor McKim is 5 of 6 from beyond the arc. Coach Price may come out late. I don't know if we'll be able to grab him for a pre-second half interview, but Christina is waiting and hoping. Coach Price, I'm sure, getting into his players a little bit, particularly on the defensive side, for more intensity, more tenacious defense against the Tars, and also maybe a little more patience offensively, passing the ball around. Excellent ball movement against the zone. It's tough to drive against it. Dribble penetration does open up some spots, open up some jumpers, but Lynn was much more efficient at the beginning of the game against the zone, working it inside of the bigs and then inside, outside for open threes. Botley has 3 of them. He's leading Lynn in scoring with 9 points. 7 points for Palmer, 6 for O'Brien, Conde with 4. Both Conde and O'Brien have 2 fouls. View's been on the bench, or was on the bench the majority of the first half with those 2 quick personals. 16 points from McKim on the 5 threes, leading all scorers. 7 points for Jeff Merton. McKim also, along with the 5 threes, he has 3 assists and 4 rebounds, so doing it all. He is the freshman out of Louisville. His performance would not only make Coach Tom Klusman proud, but Rick Pitino, the coach at Louisville, would enjoy this performance by the 6-footer from St. Xavier High School. So Coach Price is now back out, but I believe we are out of time for the Coach Price is going to check with Christina. He is going to have a moment. Let's send it down right away to Christina. Go ahead, Christina.
Hey, Coach, simple question. What are you guys going to do to execute offensively better in the second half?
Well, we're struggling against the zone, and we're not making shots, but we're not executing what we really worked on the last couple of days. So we got to do a better job of pounding it inside, get a guy running the baseline, and just be more effective. And we definitely need to defend the three-point line better. They've gotten 8 threes, and the game plan was going in was to run them off the three-point line. So we got to do better at that.
Well, thanks, Coach. All right, guys.
Thanks, Christina. And Coach Price, very cordial in giving that interview as his team takes the court. Coach Price is outstanding at making himself available no matter what the conditions are or the situation of the game for post-game interviews, and even some during in-game interviews, which aren't easy. 43-33 Tars, backdoor to Merton for the opening layup. That's the problem. You overplay this team and take away the three-point shooting. They will run back doors on you with a Princeton-style offense, and their lead back up to 12. Baez on the wing at the moment. His skip pass deflected. Palmer comes down with it. O'Brien asking for it in the post, and instead Palmer trying to penetrate and skip it back to Baez. It was deflected. Coach Price asking Jamal why. As O'Brien did have position in the left low post. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Botley with 5. Baez, and they're going to call a walk this time. Maybe influenced a bit by the uproar on the Rollins bench. The last time Baez had the ball, they thought he walked. Galvis, bounce pass. And missing another opportunity. Conde seizes the rebound. Unable to convert was Badalskis. 45-33. Conde with the left hand banked too strong. And Merton captures the rebound. Badalskis, low right. He also has 2 fouls with the left hand, rims it no good. Well defended by View. No transition opportunity. O'Brien for 3, in and out. As Lynn was able to get a little bit of a transition look there. McKim on the pick and roll is a kick by Conde as McKim tried to connect with Badalskis. McKim holding, long inbounds. Galvis saved nicely to Lehman. McKim guarded by Baez now. Badalskis wide open shot rejected by Palmer, and a foul call. Looked like Jamal had all ball. Gonna go ask the ref. So 2 free throws upcoming for Badalskis. He's looking for his first point. Actually, Badalskis only with 1 foul. 2 fouls for Galvis along with Bonner. 2 fouls for O'Brien and Conde for Lynn. Badalskis still searching for his first point of the day, and there it is. He rattles it in. Averages 5 points a game, the 6'9" senior from Lithuania. Lynn searching for their first point of the second half. And about 2 minutes in now. Conde to Palmer. Short corner leaner. Won't fall. And the rebound to Merton. Numbers for Rollins. Galvis tried to score over Baez. Coach Klusman to his feet. He wanted a foul. Opportunity for Lynn in transition. Botley gets into the lane. Back to O'Brien for 3. And that won't drop. Rollins attacking. Back the other side. Galvis nearly took steps. Throws it back out to Merton. Jump pass Badalskis. Hits the floor. Saved by O'Brien to Conde. Beautiful hustle by Kevin. Baez to the rim. Forces it up and draws a block on McKim. Fortunate there for Allen. He was going 1-on-3. Baez to shoot 2. And hopefully for Lynn, collect their first point of the second half. Free throw shooting struggles continue. Now 4 of 9 as a team. (46-34). Rollins has had a comfortable lead throughout this ball game. They break the pressure to McKim. Bounces to Badalskis, and he's fouled from behind by Palmer. Palmer that time definitely got him on the arm as he went for the ball strip. So Jamal with 2 fouls. Now Badalskis 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Rollins as a team 7 of 9 from the free throw line. And Badalskis 1 of 2 again. The lead is 13. And Lynn fortunate to keep that as that ball went through the legs of Marquand and was heading out of bounds. Last touch by Rollins. .20 seconds on the shot clock. O'Brien. Beautiful find by Palmer. Conde should have gone straight up. Fortunately, he gets a reach-in foul on Merton as he dug his shoulder towards the defender. Palmer Threw it away. McKim stops, throws it back to Merton, 4-3, back of the iron. McKim the rebound. In the corner to Galvis for 3, and he drains it. Rollins is much more efficient than Lynn here thus far this afternoon. And their lead is 16. Palmer takes the hit, scores, and one. Now, Coach Price has seen enough. He's going to get a whole new 5 in the game. But Palmer says, I can't come out yet. I got to shoot my free throw. As Murrow, James, Frazier, Rogers, and Wachukwu will come in the game for Coach Price as he tries to find a unit out there today that's going to be effective. And that won't drop for Jamal. I saw Jamal's dad in the restroom during halftime, and he said, we need a free throw shooting clinic. McKim could give a three-point shooting clinic. He is now 6 of 7 from beyond the arc. James was undercut. Yes, counted in a foul. Terrific play and balance by Darius, who's been impressive here this afternoon. Foul on Merton. Wachukwu replaces Palmer to finish the entire second unit substitution. There is James with his first basket. 3 points, but he does have 3 rebounds. Full court pressure. 53-39 Rollins. Merton. Lehman open for 3. Rebound batted around and saved to Frazier. There's Juwan Frazier. They call him Juju. Murrow in the corner. Rogers throws it away. 2-on-1. Frazier is back. Galvis missed the lay-in, left it a little short. And here comes Frazier. Muscling his way to the basket. They're going to count that? Yes, they are. A little NBA continuation for Juwan Frazier as he was held on that dribble drive, but they allow the basket. And Frazier will be the line trying to complete the three-point play. Good look at Juwan there. When we return from the under 16-minute media timeout, 15 minutes to play, 53-39 Rollins here in the Lynn Sports Network.
I say driven.
Professional.
Relaxed.
My style? Barefoot.
I lean towards shopping.
Unique.
Coach Price very frustrated here this afternoon. His team has been outplayed by the Rollins Stars. They had a chance to defeat Up in Winter Park and lost by a deuce. Led for the majority of that game, from what I understand. But today it's been all Rollins here. They have maintained this double-digit lead throughout the game. Still plenty of time, 15 minutes remain. And we've seen a couple of extraordinary comebacks by Lynn here at home this year. Murrow rises 4-3. Back of the iron. Wachukwu battling for the rebound. Puts it up and in. Count it and a foul. There's the energy that Coach Price is looking for. Wachukwu with a three-point opportunity. And hopefully Lynn can connect on a free throw. They're only 5 of 10 from the line today. Wachukwu with his first basket, his 4th rebound. The 6'10 freshman delivers and hits. Wachukwu 55% from the free throw line this season. And here comes the full court pressure. Long lead pass to Lehman. Double team. Good tenacious defense by Lynn. This is the kind of pressure that Coach Price wants to see. Lehman to Philpott, and he scores off of the backboard. (55-42). Rogers and Frazier out high. James doubled in the post. Tough turnaround. Jay won't drop. And a strong rebound to Merton. Ahead they run, wide open. Philpott can't finish. Malik Murrow comes down the court. Frazier open 4-3. Heel the rim. Merton seizes another rebound. Here comes McKim on the attack. To the rim, draws the foul, and McKim to the free throw line to shoot 2. Where he's 1 of 1 today, 6 of 7 from three-point territory, 19 points a game high. Jamal Palmer, the leading scorer for Lynn, with 11. The lead is 14. It was 10 at the half. McKim now with 21 points. He averages 10 a game, does the freshman. (57-42). Frazier draws the defense, kicks to Rogers. Here's Murrow, baseline jumper, yes. Malik Murrow, he's going to be a good player. Good looking shot, excellent length. Tay Norwood and Coach Price, along with Coach Franklin, will work with him defensively. Wide open 3 in transition, and that is nailed by Castaneda. Castaneda with his first tray, he has 8 points. Check that, his second three-pointer. Murrow running the baseline. They find him in the corner. He rises for a tough 3. That's short. Rebound James, and he is fouled by Philpott. Third foul on Philpott. So the physical Badolskis will check back in for Coach Klusman. And James connects on the first of 2. Also Fleming returns for Merton. So James connects on both free throws. That's a good sign, as Darius has struggled from the free throw line this season at 50%. There's a steal by James and Rogers. Rogers shoots a 3, yes! And Lynn back to within 11. Off the turnover. Castellana trapped in the corner. And a foul called on James as he hipped Castellana a bit. Got some energy on the court, back in the Hornley Center. Crowd a little more enthusiastic. We've seen some furious comebacks, an 18-2 run in the final 3 minutes and 6 seconds. Helped to push that game against Tampa into overtime, and then Lynn won it in OT. The deficit is 11 here. Lehman across the lane to Bedelskis, and he lays it in. Excellent execution and press break. James is doubled. Frazier open for three. Good. 62-52. Pressure again. Lehman ahead to McKim. McKim, that should have been a double dribble. No call. Now he launches a straight on three. Finally misses. He's now 6 of 8. Here comes Frazier. Surveying in transition all the way to the rim, lays it up and in. Jawan Frazier in the open floor, quick as lightning. 62-54, the lead into single digits. Fleming to Bedelskis, draws the foul on Wachukwu, and Bedelskis back to the line to shoot two. And that will bring us to the under 12-minute media timeout. Coach Price getting what he wants out of this second unit. Energy, pressure, and they have cut the Rollins lead to single digits. Coach Price having a word with Wachukwu, his freshman center, who's a bit raw. Is going to be a good one. 6'10", 225-pounder from Nigeria. Only played 2 seasons of basketball at Grandview. Averaged a double-double in both of those seasons. And they'll put a little muscle on Wachukwu, a little more basketball knowledge, and teach him how to keep the ball up high in the post. And he'll be a strong player in this conference. So Lynn back in it. The crowd appreciates the effort. .11:21 remains, plenty of time. And Palmer will now join this unit as he replaces Malik Morrow. Morrow contributed a basket during his 5 minutes of play. So Wachukwu, James, Palmer, Frazier, and Rogers on the floor for Coach Price. Bedelskis connects on the first of 2. Mike now with 3 free throws. He has 6 points. Bedelskis now 3 of 6 from the free throw line on the day. The lead is 9. Palmer jump pass to Frazier. Skip past Rogers. Rogers leans in, banks a shot, no good. Tip try, James, no. Battle for the rebound, out of bounds to Rollins as it last touched Rogers. Palmer a little upset with himself, timed that rebound really well, almost had a magnificent tip in. Steal by Frazier, takes the hit and the foul. And Frazier to the line to shoot two, always making something happen is Juju. The foul on Fleming. And Frazier to the line where he's 0 for 1 today. 7 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds for Frazier. And he misses. So now Lynn 9 of 16. Rollins 9 of 13. Lynn back to within 8. McKim is doubled. Splits the defense, lost it to Palmer. That battle's going to be won by Jamal. Three-pointer by Frazier is short. It's a good look there by Frazier. Here comes McKim. 3-on-2, Newton. Skip past McKim for another three, and finally missed another one. Newton flies in for the rebound. His shot blocked by Wachukwu, and then a late whistle comes in. I believe this foul will be called on Wachukwu battling with Bedelskis. Now McKim finally missing a couple threes. He was 6 of 7. Now 6 for 9. O'Brien will come back in for Lynn. Well, both teams will be in the bonus the rest of the way. O'Brien replaces James. And the crowd hooting it up. Bedelskis this time hits both. Check that with 1. So he's now 4 of 8 from the free throw line. O'Brien turns to his left, draws the foul on Newton, who had reached in. And O'Brien to the line to shoot 2. As Lynn can reduce this gap to 7. Hasn't been less than 8 since the opening minutes. O'Brien nails the free throw. Kevin with 5 points, 6 rebounds. O'Brien shoots just about 60% from the free throw line, which should be higher with his shooting stroke. The lead is 7. Here comes the pressure. O'Brien asking for help. Merton throws ahead to McKim. Cross court, Castaneda. Fleming against Palmer, wants a ball screen. In the quarter, Castaneda, he has 2 threes. Castaneda looking for his 3rd, and that's in. Now they have just been outstanding shooting three-pointers, over 50% for the game. And they started out on fire. Frazier looks for help. Palmer draws a holding foul on Bedelskis. And that will be a 1-and-1 for Palmer. That is the team's 7th. Check that double bonus. Now they're clarifying who that foul should be on. Coach Klusman. The 3rd on Bedelskis. I don't think Coach Klusman wanted that called on Merton. As originally they called the 3rd on Merton. And Palmer short on that free throw. Jamal now just 3 of 7 from the free throw line as he's trying to shake out that right hand, which was the broken hand. I don't know if that's tightening up on him. He connects on the 2nd. 67-58. And Palmer a little overzealous there. Went for the steal, but got mostly McKim's back. And that's going to send McKim to the line for the 1-and-1. 3rd foul on Jamal. McKim to the line where he's 3 of 3. He is 6 of 9 from three-point land. And McKim missed the front end. The lead is 9. 9.5 minutes to play. Botley back on the floor for Lynn. Palmer to the rim, hangs, Tried to get it to O'Brien. A difficult pass. Not much spacing there as Frazier will replace Palmer. So now Lynn with the 3 small guards on the floor. Beautiful pass by Rogers. O'Brien lays it in and got hit on the head. So he's got Frazier, Botley, and Rogers. The guard line with the size of a YMCA or JCC team. Botley probably the tallest at 5'9" of the 3. But able to set up O'Brien for the bucket. And Kevin with 3-point opportunity here, and he connects. The lead is just 6 as Lynn cuts away at this Rollins lead. Philpott pressured by Frazier. Rollins starting to feel the pressure. They look a bit more tentative and confused. Contadena. Here's McKim. And they're going to call this on Rogers. Rogers was fighting with Philpott in the post and took an elbow to the head. And Rogers said, "How's that a foul on me?" Well, that'll send Philpott to the line for a 1-and-1. Coach Price asking for an explanation. Philpott 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Philpott with 7 points on the day, leading scorer on the season for Rollins at 15 a game. 69-61. Frazier asking for movement. Rogers very shifty, pull up Jay. Rebound battle for and tipped out of bounds to Rollins. Last touch by Wachukwu. McKim in the backcourt. He and Newton take it across. Newton rises for 3, rimming no good. Rebound with Chukwu, good hands. Outlet to Rogers. Rogers accelerating, finds O'Brien. Fake the 3, triggers, and then shoots an air ball. McKim will develop the offense. In the post, Newton to the rim is fouled from behind by O'Brien. That is his 3rd. So Merton will be at the line to shoot 2 when we return from the under 8-minute timeout. Lynn back in this one, but still a ways to go. They trail 69-61 here on the Lynn Sports Network.
Hey Alex, can I borrow your computer? Mine's not working.
Yeah, sure, here you go.
Thanks. Yours isn't working either.
Hang on, let me see. Oh, swimmers.
And there you see the Lynn bench. Players trying to be fired up by Associate head coach Tay Norwood. Newton with 2 free throws here. Rollins now 13 of 20 from the free throw line. Lynn 14 of 22. Oh, too many fouls in this one. Merton now with 11 points and 6 rebounds. 21 points for McKim, leads all scorers. 11 points for Castañeda. 12 points for Palmer, leading Lynn in scoring. O'Brien has 9 points, 7 rebounds. Botley had 3 threes in the first half. Rogers 4-3, yes! Terrell Rogers delivers a tray, and the lead is 7 for Rollins. Here comes the pressure. Giving chase is Lynn. Into the hands of McKim, their solid freshman point guard. Backdoor to Merton, he lays it in and draws a foul. So Lynn beat backdoor yet again. Merton with a 3-point opportunity. And another foul, this one on James. Darius picks up his 3rd. In and out with a free throw. Tars by 9. Frazier looking for help, finds Botley. Marquand looking for a crease. Frazier is open for 3. Strong, and rebound batted out of bounds to Lynn as Rogers was working against Castaneda. Fresh 30 for Lynn. Juwan Frazier finds Rogers, eases his way into the paint. Botley for a long 3, heel the rim. Rebound tap to James. He had it rejected by Merton. And then a blocking foul on Frazier, and yet another free throw will be upcoming for Rollins. And that is the 3rd on number 3. McKim back to the line, where he's 3 of 4. Game high 21 points. He doesn't get much rim when he shoots. All net most of the time. At one point in this game, he was 6 for 7 from 3-point territory. He's cooled down a bit since then, 6 of 9, and he's missed a couple of free throws. 74-64. Frazier's open for 3, side of the rim. A couple of good looks there for Juwan, unable to knock it down. McKim maneuvers on the perimeter, weaving, finds Merton. Merton, tough 3-pointer, and he drains it over James. Looked like had no rhythm at the start of that shot, but able to connect anyhow. And the lead all of a sudden back up to 13. Lynn worked furiously to get it down into single digits to cut it to 7 at one point. Rogers, tough 3, and he nails it. Terrell Rogers starting to feel it. Remember, he had 27 at Rollins earlier in the season. 3-pointer out of the corner is good from Lehman. So Rollins with an answer throughout the day today on the offensive end. Frazier got away with a walk and then rimmed that floater in. 80-69. Merton will launch another 3. Why not? This one in and out. Wachukwu is there to gather. Rogers looking for a lane. James in the post. Quick turn, but left the shot short. And then Merton secures the rebound. Merton now with 7 points. 7 rebounds, 12 points. Maybe on his way to a double-double. Philpott to the rim, and he scores with a nice touch. 82-69, so Lynn just unable to stop Rollins and the Tars' offense today. Rogers, a little hesitation, draws the clumsy foul on Philpott. That is the 4th on Philpott. So Rogers to the line to shoot 2. And Terrell connects on his first free throw of the day. Rogers now with 9 points. O'Brien replaces James. Coach Price gives him some encouraging claps and words. So Rogers hits 1 of 2. 82-70 Tars. Castadena. Here's McKim. In the corner, open Lehman looking for 2 straight. This one's strong. Rebounded by Castadena, and Rollins with another opportunity here. McKim pulls up. That's in and out. Rebound to O'Brien, and outlet to Botley. Under 4 minutes to play. Marquand, hesitation dribble back to Rogers. O'Brien launches a 3, side of the rim. Run down by Botley. Rogers, the floater. Rebounded by Merton. Castaneda, 2-on-2. Rollins will hold here. Conde goes to the scorer's table. Lehman spinning to the rim. Nice move by the German, Niels Lehman, out of Kiel, Germany. 84-70. Botley, the 3 is in by Marquand to keep Lynn's hopes alive. That's his 4th 3. First here in the second half. He has a dozen points. With 2:40 to play. Castaneda underneath Merton, and he scores in the post. Merton, very versatile offensively, well balanced in the post, good outside shooter. 3-pointer, Frazier is right through. Timeout, Coach Price. So Frazier and Botley connect on 3s. The lead is 10 for Rollins with 2:18 to play. Coach Price's timeout will also become the under 4-minute media timeout. With 2:18 to play, so 3-point shooting, keeping Lynn's hopes alive and hoping to pull off another miracle comeback here at the DeHornley Center. It was an 18-2 run against Tampa in the final 3 minutes and change to send that game into overtime, and then Lynn eventually won it. Right now the deficit is 10. After that Frazier 3 with 2:18 to play. Coach Price gets a timeout and give his players a little bit of a rest. He'll set up the pressure and hope to cause a turnover here. A double bonus for both teams, so each team will be shooting an automatic 2 free throws. There's Frazier. He'll make something happen. Here's the pressure. James at the point of the full court press. Well executed by Rollins and Coach Klusman. There's the trap. That pass deflected, but tapped over to Lehman. He took steps, no call. And then a foul. Frazier goes to the floor hard as he was hit by Philpott, who fell backwards. Third foul on Kande. Timeout. Under 2 minutes to play, so Philpott will be at the line to shoot two. And Coach Price urging his players on. They have not had a lot of success with the full court pressure. Now they're trying to disrupt the rhythm of this Rollins offense, which has been tremendously efficient here today. As Rollins shooting over 48% from the field on the game. They're shooting 14 of 29 from three-point territory. Lynn is out, rebounded Rollins 42-33. Lynn on the day shooting 41% from the field. Just 9 of 28 from three-point territory. So there's really the difference in the game right there. 14 threes for Rollins and 9 threes for Lynn. Otherwise, the stats are very even. And Philpott short arms the first of 2 free throws. Crowd hooting it up, and Philpott nails the second. Rollins has not shot the ball well from the free throw line now, 17 of 27. The lead is 11. Palmer finds Frazier, passed on the 3. Darius James straight on three-pointer, good. 87-79, minute and a half to play. Lehman into the front court. Let's see if Lynn fouls to stop the clock. And now it's too late to foul, really, with 14 seconds on the shot clock. You may as well play it out now. And they get the reach in a little late. I think Coach Price wanted to foul early when Rollins broke the pressure. And a foul committed against McKim as well, an excellent free throw shooter. Connors 4 of 6 on the day. But misses here. The lead is 8, minute 20 to play. And McKim hits the second. The lead back up to 9. Frazier finds Palmer. Jamal dribbled into traffic, and a reach-in foul is called on Rollins. That will go on Galvis. His 4th, as Galvis thought he had a clean swipe. Well, more free throws. This game marred by fouls and free throws. And well short by Jamal. Palmer 4 of 9 from the free throw line. Lynn 15 of 25, so that's 10 points left off the scoreboard right there. And they trail by 8. Kande got a piece and out of bounds. View thought it touched a Rollins player last. So minute 6 to play. Lynn If they don't get a steal and Rollins gets it across the timeline, we'll have to foul. Now they reset the shot clock. It shouldn't be at 30 seconds. Oh, they left it. Galvis. Newton. Now they bring it across. Near steal by Palmer. And Jamal said, I didn't touch it. McKim is fouled. Second foul on Botley, so McKim back to the free throw line. 88-80, 50 seconds left. McKim's free throw is in. And this could make it a 10-point lead for Rollins. And timeout, Coach Klusman with his team up by 10 and 50 seconds remain. So Lynn hoping for some magic here. They'll need a couple threes, couple steals, maybe some missed free throws. 50 seconds remain. Very unlikely, of course, but not impossible. Well, in basketball, Frazier has it, sprints into the front court. Botley rises for three. Rebound tipped around. Conde tries to save, but out of bounds to Rollins with 42 seconds. Good look there from Marquand, and almost put it down. McKim, Rollins breaks the press. He'll have to foul to stop the clock. As finally a reach-in comes in with 32 seconds. Fourth foul on Frazier. McKim back to the free throw line. McKim hits both, the lead up to a dozen. 32 seconds left here. Frazier will bring it into the front court. Finds Conde. And no reason to foul now, as Galvis will hold the ball and Lynn wisely will not. Coach Price says don't touch anybody. And that will be it. 92-80 will be the final here. And a well-played game, particularly for Rollins. They were very impressive throughout this ball game. Very efficient on both ends of the floor as the handshakes by both teams. And Rollins improves to 15-10 and 9-6 in conference, and a big road win for this Tar team. They are now 5-5 on the road this season. Lynn drops to 11-11 overall, 6-8 in Sunshine State Conference play, and fall to 8-5 here at home. The next game for Lynn is on the road at Florida Tech. That is on Wednesday, and then on the road at Florida Southern next Saturday, the 18th. They'll be back home here for Senior Day in the final home game of the season on February 22nd. That will be a 7:30 start against Nova Southeastern as Coach Price comes up and joins me for the postgame. But Rollins comes up with this big road win and improves their position in the standings. Welcome, Coach Price. Thank you for coming up. Rollins started out this game so hot from three-point territory. You guys struggled to guard them.
Go ahead, Arms.
Okay, you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was just loud.
Yeah, you struggled to guard them. What made them so difficult to guard here today?
They just spread you out. They shoot the ball so well. And, they're good on straight line drives, and they just kicked each other, and they're just a really good shooting team. They're hard to guard. I mean, you think about going zone, and you think, why would I do that? They're just going to keep getting looks at the basket. We tried to speed the game up in the second half a little bit and score off some pressing and turnovers and trapping, and I thought that was somewhat effective. But we didn't play well enough to win the game. I mean, there's many games I walk away and say we could have got that one. We deserved it. We didn't deserve to win this game. We didn't. In the first half, we didn't execute our zone offense the way we worked on for 2 days, and we were supposed to run them off the three-point line, the 8 threes in the first half, and we didn't do a very good job, and we paid for it.
There was one point in the second half you were upset, I think, with your team. You substituted 5 guys. You went pretty deep in the bench. You did get some aggression. Were you happy with that second unit? Gave you some aggression?
Without a doubt. I mean, we were down 16 points. I put in 4 freshmen and Terrell, and I thought our run was good, and I kept them in there for a while, and I thought they helped us get back in the game. And if that's what it takes to get guys to play like we need them to play, then that's what we'll do. I mean, I was proud of that group. I was proud of our young guys. I thought they came in and did a really good job.
Okay, what does your team really need to focus in on, besides free throw shooting, of course, but before your next road
Well,
game?
this was a big game. There's no sugarcoating. This was a huge game. If you look at the standings, if we win this game, we're like a half a game out of third place.
Yeah.
That's how tight everything is right now, and instead we're going to take a step back. So we've been decent on the road. We had a good win at St. Leo, and we haven't been lately as good at home for whatever reason. So hopefully we'll mentally be strong going into this next game and go ready to play. We just got to come out and prepare and keep trying to get better as we get closer to tournament.
All right, Coach, good luck on the road. Thank you. Coach Price, his team falling to a very hot shooting Rollins team who wins, as he said, a big game. You look at the standings, this was a big road win for the Tar team, and they should be proud with the way they played. So again, the final score 92-80. Tars win it. For Joey Heffron, Andy Vermees, Bob Traynor, and Christina Dybo with her excellent sideline work. I'm Ari Shannock saying thanks for listening, everybody. Have a good one.